So,
we're with Susan and Roderick. And Susan and Roderick have been with Rahab Family Chiropractic, what, about month now?
Yeah. But I've been here longer than you.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, so Susan, what made you decide to come in and get a spinal checkup in the office? What was going on? What were you suffering with?
Well, I had gone to the Tampa Bay home show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I stood around and watched other people going through this thing, and I was peering over their shoulders at their
scans.
Their scans, and I thought, geez, I ought to have that done, because I've had bad back issues, and I wasn't sleeping well, and I just didn't seem to be able to come up to snuff with my energy and dragging around, and so I thought, all right, I'll do this thing. So we did, and I had all sorts of black things all over the thing, and it was like, oh, and my neck went this way, and it was supposed to go this way.
Right. That was on your x-rays, right?
On my x-rays, yeah. So I thought, oh my gosh. So anyway, I started coming 4 times a week, mm-hmm. and doing the exercises, the wobbly chair, and mm-hmm. stretching my neck there, whatever it is. I think I need a bracelet now around my neck. But sleeping better, lots more energy, and the lower back pain is, I mean, if I still lift things that are too heavy and stuff, it comes back to haunt me, and it's like, okay, I got to be fixed again.
Sure.
But I'm doing fine.
So
and
good changes in your health.
Good changes in my health.
What
the biggest was my energy thing and the lower back pain.
Right.
Because there were nights I couldn't sleep because I couldn't find the right position where I'd get some relief enough to fall back asleep again. And there were times when it just plain woke me up.
And this is with natural, drugless chiropractic care.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Well, Roderick, you got checked immediately after your wife for subluxation, for spinal alignment. Do you remember what your spine looked like when you saw it on x-ray?
Pretty scary.
Yeah, it was.
I would say. It was. I knew that I had some severe pain, not knowing how severe because I never was without it.
Right.
It's difficult to determine how bad you are until you no longer have pain. Once you removed my pain, I realized how severe it was. The damage had been inflicted for many years by me ignoring it and being injured and just ignored it.
And taking pain pills.
And taking ibuprofens by the bottle for years for stiff necks and bad. The back was all messed up, the shoulders were messed up, the hips ached, everything ached. But again, it felt normal to me, sort of normal.
Right.
So what's pain? Once it's gone, you realize what pain is.
Wow. And that's just over the last couple of months, two short months, and you had a transformation in your health and in your life within just a matter of a couple of weeks. I think Susan, you reported to me. I mean, he's like a changed man.
Yes, he has
tons of energy.
Yeah.
He
works all day, and he would get up in the morning and he would do his exercises and his wobblies and hang himself, and off to work he'd go, work 10, 12 hours, come home and he'd do the same thing again, and still energy. And usually by 8 o'clock he was asleep in his chair.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep him awake.
Question for you, because when I see couples getting healthy and well together, I mean, has this changed your family dynamic at all?
We want to do more. We're more apt to go down to St. Petersbrug. Last weekend we went to Zephyr Park to visit some friends. Normally I wouldn't have done that.
Zephyr Hills.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have been tired. At the end of the week I just wanted to sleep because I had to go back in Monday. So I wanted the rest. And now we end up going over to places, visiting people, going to do things. We have the energy back that allows us a life beyond me working and sleeping.
Wow, what a blessing.
Cool.
Well, last question for you before we wrap this up. What would you recommend to anyone that's never had a spinal checkup, never had an evaluation chiropractically? What would you suggest to them that they do?
Do it just as fast as you can, because you have no idea until you're cured what your true problems are. But if you have little pains and stuff, don't live with it. It's ridiculous.
Susan?
Well, I think just like you're supposed to go every year for a physical exam, just to stay on top of what's going on and everything else,
Right.
then you should do the same for your spine. And
Excellent idea.
Absolutely.
Excellent idea.
I want to thank the two of you for spending time with me. God bless the two of you and keep the healing.
Thank you very much.
Keep the power turned on.